Hey, welcome to Tuesday Night D&D with DM Kalsto.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Hope everyone's having an excellent Tuesday. We didn't have as much luck last week, but thankfully, thanks, support, we were able to restore the server to its wonderful functional settings so we can go back to streaming our Tuesday campaign. So, given we lost a week, we'll pick up right where we left off, where you guys are currently in the middle of attempting to break your once and only guild master out of a very complex prison. You currently are in the layer above, all of you in your own predicaments, some of you coming to realizations of your choices, and some of you just having plain bad luck. But don't worry, you have a couple of fleas here on your side and a bird that can talk. So, with that, we'll pick up right where we left off. Lou,
Yes.
as you and Belmont are escorted to your cell, and you look in the bed between you that was empty is now occupied by someone, and you ask them what they're in here for, and he looks over to you and says, "Oh, murder.
Hmm.
Yourself?"
Um, I'm pretty sure they mistook me for my sister.
Roll a deception check or a persuasion check. I can go either way on this one.
I mean, originally it was deception, but then hearing what I was in for, I'm pretty sure I was their easiest one.
You never know. That's not too bad. Hold on.
I mean, there is some truth to it.
That one's got a lot to unpack. He kind of looks over at you. I see. Your sister causes a lot of trouble, I take it.
I hate to say this, but it's more people need her to cause them trouble sometimes.
And what about this
just-
one? Looks over towards Belmont. Theft. Kind of like raises an eyebrow. Must have stolen something pretty valuable. Oh yeah, no. Big Gem. Right, Lou?
Yes. Quite
Oh, you
sizable.
know each other then.
And we got thrown here together.
So are you a thief as well?
Nothing that can be proven.
Kind of smiles just because he likes you from your previous role, anyways. How convenient. See, I'm a little bit of something of a thief myself.
Oh.
The reason I'm here is to take something that doesn't belong to me.
Oh, and do you care to share?
Well, obviously, the thing that doesn't belong to me I don't care to share, but I'd be more than happy to tell you about it. Did you know that there's more prison to this prison than you've currently seen?
I think I've heard there's a pit.
Yes, a pit, so to speak. Well, you see, there's something down in that pit that interests me greatly.
Oh,
It's well protected, which makes it quite problematic.
I mean, considering the lengths they go, I jangle my fully activated anti-magic bracelet.
Just kind of like it's at this point you realize roll an investigation check with advantage because
You mean the
Belmont's
fact
there.
that he doesn't have a bracelet on?
Just roll a good old investigation check. We'll see how much of this you pick up. But yeah, he definitely doesn't have bracelets on. I'll give you that one for free. He definitely doesn't have bracelets on.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember the guards throwing you in here.
They didn't. I just
I
felt like jumping in.
well, you got
But
my name. May I have yours?
oh, you can call me. I'm just gonna scroll. Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Susanoo.
What was that?
Isonzo. You can look over everything. Yeah.
Oh, Zanzo. I'm not familiar with that name, am I?
People wouldn't be. Most people don't get to hear it more than once. Like you.
Hmm.
Not so much him, but you I fancy. So, what are you doing here, really?
Sorry, you kind of got quiet there. Let me just turn up my
Oh,
volume.
oh. He said, so what are you doing here, really?
Um, Same as you going. Well, I guess we're taking something that does belong to us. They just got thrown in here.
Yeah, I see. Very unfortunate, but so we could help one another. Need something out of there, and I need something out of there.
I guess we could work with something out.
Of course. Tell me, is something you're looking for a person or a thing?
Person. How about you?
Oh, two special someones. Similar airs.
I- the player sees.
Hmm. See, I'm not. I lack what my friends call finesse, so to speak. Very impatient, prone to violence and outbursts.
Hmm. Oh,
Very unfortunate business. Most little thing just sets me. I can't quite. So, here's what I propose. I think your friends should go down there, retrieve what you're looking for, retrieve what I'm looking for. We both will win.
you're you're not looking to just kill them, right?
Not the things I'm going to get, no. But if, and he looks around, these humans concern you, fear not, they will not be alive for long. Tonight will be the last moon they see. For you see, while I am very difficult to work with, I do have friends. So, when
Okay.
the time comes, are you with me or are you against me?
I'm pretty sure this is going to be a tentative with you.
I would just be very careful about being with us. You never know what might happen. Besides, everyone has friends. I think no one would ever want anything bad to happen to their friends now, would they? Think of a couple of special people, including a woman 5 feet under or 5 floors underground in a bunker. Funny things about bunkers, when you don't have any air to breathe, they don't really protect you quite well. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Good boy. Up. see you this evening. I would keep your head down. And you just watch this guy turn into air and dissipate. Belmont just kind of looks at you. Fuck's that?
Nothing good.
Not in our guild, is he?
No.
I wouldn't be surprised, though. What do we do now?
Well, if we spot Kitty, we might want to warn her to ditch the guard uniform tonight.
Let them kill everyone, can we?
Sorry, what was that?
We can't just let them kill everyone, can we?
What do you propose to do?
Like, looks around. Keep an eye out for Kitty. Or Misfit. Maybe he'll be back soon. And he's going to start thinking up his masterful plan that he doesn't absolutely have. Aw. Val Kilmer did die. So sad. One of the greatest action heroes, people. All right. So, while you two get a brew on that one, it's also getting a little bit darker. But let's go to our other friends down on
They
sea
actually
level.
moved. They actually moved me up. Remember, I was back in the infirmary.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. And did Misfit ride on you or no?
I think Misfit and Serena are on Bram.
That's what I thought. They're outside.
I am taking Serena to the storage room so she can transform back, because I think that's what you wanted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to the storage room.
Which one? Oh, where you first met Kitty?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get off your noble steed, or do you ride the noble steed upward?
I imagine we ride Bram, at least close by,
I leave it
and
up to
then
you.
slip in under the door.
One of you is a smarter flea than the other flea. And then you have a bird. So I leave it to the three
Yep.
of you to figure that out.
We're gonna ride on Bram. I'll tell Bram where to go.
All right, so you have Bram fly up. Well, I guess we're on the same floor then. All right. Bram, roll either a stealth check or a deception check with advantage.
Stealth or deception?
Yeah, so you're just flying around looking like a natural bird. You don't really exist in this area, but I mean, you're a bird. How close of attention could they
He's
pay?
invisible, isn't he?
If he wants to be, that's up to him.
I believe you.
I think he has been. Mm-hmm.
Sure. So invisible birdie flies up.
Can you share that map
Um,
also, because I'm on the
Yeah,
upper one.
we came back anyways.
Okay.
I went back down to them and then they came right back up. All right. So you guys.
I'll need the map shared as well.
So interesting thing. There's no window that goes in there. No. Options. You could potentially try to come in through that top tower that essentially is the circular tower to your north above the storage room. Or you could come in through the open air grate of like the yard area. That involves a little bit more sneaking through, but you're also invisible.
Let's do the tower.
The tower. Let me look at the map. You don't need to look at this one. What do I have on top of the tower? A sniper? And a sniper. Oh, look how lucky you are to only have snipers up here. So You land on this fortification. Oh, you notice an issue. So as you
Wait.
land on top of the fortification,
We were downstairs. We just go up the stairs, right? We're not
can't open
outside.
doors. If you want Bram to go with you, you'd have to go outside and up. You guys could go through, or you could wait for someone to open a door, but you're going to be waiting for basically people to open doors. You can go to the top. Nothing sees you up top, but it's a hatch, not steps.
His stealth should have been
Okay.
+3 more. I used the old Bram sheet, not his new one.
Well, if you're invisible, it doesn't matter anyways. Is basically what we came up with. And they said you were, so I recall that as well. But lifting that hatch might prove to be more of an issue. You have plenty of time, though.
Yeah, I've only got the main floor map, so
That's the only one we're on right now.
Okay.
We're just deciding basically which way we want to try to go to get there. You make performances a flea? Or are you just marking enough points?
Oh no, I'm just marking off points.
I was like, what is
Okay,
the
sick.
flea making?
When it rolled back, it undid my the spell slots and resources I'd used. So I'm just marking down what I remember using.
Did you guys wait for doors instead?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Serena can barely think right.
Friend. Serena's the happy little flea. Going through the open air part's not that difficult either, because he is a bird. So you could fly down like right where below where Vash and Belmont would be, like in the general prison populace, and then he could either try to fit through the bars, or you guys could obviously jump off from there and he could find a spot and like turn into a rat or something.
I feel like we talked about that having like a dispelling area though.
It
Or
does
something
have
I
some
did.
sort of dispelling effect from what we do kind of recall.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Um Okay, Serena, I think we just ditch Bram and go up the stairs. Sorry, Bram.
But we'll follow along.
All right, you ditch the boy, you wait for the first person to jump onto and hatch a ride. D100, please.
You want one from both of us, or
50.
No, just one general one. Yeah, you guys wait a little bit, you find a guard, kind of pop up, and eventually he leads you back up towards general population. So we'll say you probably come up. Probably bring you back into the north.
I still need the map shared?
That one.
Thank you.
Misfit. You have to put your flea images back too. You were part of my troubleshooting.
I didn't have a flea image.
Whatever image you had, it was new. That you were
No,
using as your flea.
I had my disguise image on. I didn't have. I changed
it was
that
a
back
new
this
upgrade.
session.
All right, so there's the two of you. So you lead your free friend where? To the you're still going to the storage room?
Yeah.
All right. We have no anti-flea, anti-pest things in this room. You are good.
Alright. She ends her concentration. That's very unpleasant. I don't know how you do that.
Flay's pretty rough for beginners. I recommend something a little bigger next time. Did a
Well,
good job, though.
big was not exactly ideal given Raven was the mount.
It could have been like a little mouse or something.
A floating mouse? That might have been noticed. Bram can turn invisible.
Mm,
I could
suppose you're
not
right.
No.
I mean, considering aliens crashing the city, I think people have seen Stranger Things lately. But no, you're right. Anyway,
I'm back.
Lou and Beaumont are down the hall that way. Oh, you can't see which way I'm pointing. Out the door and left.
I got the impression, don't I?
Yeah. Okay. They took Vel somewhere else, I think.
So what's the plan to get them down there?
Well, they were sending stuff down there. Just not. I mean, there was a body.
No, the problem is throwing a body down doesn't mean that it needs to land safely.
I mean, I assume they land safely if there are people alive down there. We could just one by one, I could turn people into small critters and we can sneak onto the lift.
That could work. As long... If there's a lift, we could also just lower them down on the lift.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only way to get down.
Alright. Where's the lift room?
Lift is out that door, to the right, out that door, to the right again, down the stairs, and you just follow that hallway and you see a big scary room, past the cells, and there it is.
Okay, so we need to somehow get... Oh, we need to get the three of them to the lift now.
Hey, there's a spell that makes you look like a body, right?
Sure.
I think I have that spell. Where did it go? What's it called?
Do you mean dead, or do you mean...
Feign Death. That spell. That might work too. I don't have it prepared today. That should be tomorrow.
That certainly would make it seem like they're dead.
That's another option. If you want to play it a bit safer.
The flea bite of death.
I remember the last time that spell was used in this campaign, it ended very well.
Well, what did we use it for again? We used it twice? Didn't the Arbors do it like in the middle of battle or something?
Yeah.
He didn't know what it did. It knocked him out. He's like, oh, I thought I could just stand back up. Like, no.
It's not like World of Warcraft. It's not a Hunter's Feign Death.
No, that was an EverQuest thing that they stole. Did it right. Bradley knows that more than most.
What do I know?
We were talking about Feign Death. The
I know it
EQ
well.
version. Wow, still. I'm sure we stole it from somewhere. Versus what you get in D&D. Because Arborist only ever knew it from EverQuest. And so he's like, oh, Feign Death. They'll leave me alone. I'll get right back up. Like, we'll see you in, what is it, like 2 hours? Or like a day. It's something ridiculous. All right, so you have your Feign Death plan. Is that what you're going for, or better takers?
I'm currently the options I'm presenting are I turn people into critters, or I can make people look like they're dead tomorrow.
How thorough of an exam? Probably pretty thorough. Well,
I mean, they kind of kill the guy pretty hard. I watched; it was pretty gruesome, and then they just tossed him in. I don't know if they checked it. Well, they didn't really have to check considering what he looked like at the end, but
Well, I could certainly make someone look very dead.
yeah, I think the little critter thing might go better.
Well, I could turn 2 of them into a critter then.
Yeah, if you could get Lou and Belmont, I could get Vel.
Alright. I think we can arrange something like that.
Wait, then what are you gonna do?
What do you mean, what am I going to do?
Well, can't you only do 2? Lou and Belmont?
Yes, I'm going to disguise myself.
Oh, hey, there's a dead guy in that box you're sitting on. I don't think, actually, no, I think Kitty took his clothes. But we could make another dead guy if you want a disguise.
Serena opens up the box.
I wouldn't.
There's most certainly a dead
recommend
body
that.
in the box.
I don't recommend opening it.
Oh no, he's very dead.
Yeah.
But, does he have a uniform on?
No, that's what she's wearing.
Kitty
Oh,
took it.
okay. Well, if he still had his uniform, I'd get a better look at it, but I'll just have to make do. I do what they're doing.
I can ask Kitty to come over here if you want to talk to her.
That certainly wouldn't hurt. Give me a good representation of what their uniforms look like. At least the ones patrolling around.
Yeah, okay. I don't know where she went.
Well, that's...
That is a great point.
Yeah, she saw the guards at the gate, but she doesn't know if the... It's unlikely, but she doesn't know if these ones have a different uniform.
I would say from what you've seen, there's typically 2 tiers of guard. There's the generic guards that run the prison. So the guy at intake, the people that move the guards around or move the prisoners around. And then there are the defensive forces. So those are the more heavily armed guards that seem to have specializations.
Okay.
So one seems very much as a operational team, as far as, running the day-to-day operations of the top prison. The rest of them are more likely extra security and defense. They will most certainly respond to a threat, but that is basically what they do. They aren't going to take you to the bathroom.
Got it. So if I've seen the general uniform, I'll do an extended disguise self and whip up a nice little general guard uniform. Make sure to change up my appearance, of course.
And you got a great reference right in front of you.
You do. You want to use the dead man's appearance? It's totally up to you. It might be advantageous, but it could also be there could be some issues.
Considering she has a feminine voice,
Up to you. I will say, though, you have not seen one single female guard, at least. At least not amongst the general populace. You've also not seen any female prisoners other than Vel.
Okay, well, in that case, I will go for a male disguise.
I'm running a bit short on time, so I'm gonna refresh my wild shape real quick, and I'm probably gonna go take a little nap. You good luck. If you need me, I'm gonna hang out by Lou.
Wait, when do you want me to change them then?
If you want me in tip-top shape, I need an hour.
Very well. I'll hang out here for a while I craft my disguise, and then I'll meet up with you in about an hour.
Okay, good luck. Hopefully nobody
Nods.
comes in here.
Out fell.
Oh, yeah, I just heard a voice in my head. That was crazy. Do you want to... I should check on Vel first, actually. Or do you think she's fine? What do you think?
Funny how that happens. Huh?
Given the whole pink light debacle, I suspect she will be fine, but checking on
Probably
her
get a-
might not be a bad idea.
We're calling it a debacle now. Is that what that is?
Would you rather a situation?
And yeah, I don't know. I suppose. I mean, I'm sure she's fine. I think they took her to the other tower because they took her, up the hall.
One problem I'm going to have is a set of keys.
I'll let you guys think about that. I'm gonna go pick on Vel while you brainstorm a little bit. So
Oh.
are you taking your nap?
Awesome.
Or are you going to look for Vel?
I'm gonna take a nap.
All right, so you're gonna go find Lou and Belmont and then take your nap.
Yeah, I refresh my wild shape so Serena sees me become a person and become a ladybug. And go sneaking out the door.
Okay, so we'll get over to you in a minute. So Vel,
Hi.
as they bring you into the low road, we don't really need the map for it at the moment. They're just gonna kind of sit there. You do get seen by a much more experienced medic. They kind of go to reconfirm. Excuse me, and he's a little bit nicer than most of the guards. He doesn't really have the demeanor for it. I need a little bit of your blood. Have you ever? He'll hold up a needle. Are you okay with? Some people haven't seen
What
them
the
before.
hell is that? What the hell is that thing?
Well, we put it in your arm. It's just small. You
Oh,
barely
so
feel
you're
it.
gonna so you're gonna assault a prisoner?
No, I'm going to draw your blood, ma'am. Purely for your own well-being. I just need to make sure that you are
I don't have
okay.
any.
Oh, you don't have any what?
That used to be true.
Dang it! That used to be true.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I.
You don't have any what though, ma'am?
You know what? Go
It's
ahead,
a
try.
It's a mechanical leech.
I'm just imagining, like, freaking old Vel in this situation. They go to extract blood, and it's just like this goo or this like freaking coagulated black mess.
Which arm do you put up?
God, which arm do I want to have this situation with?
Doctor's just like, that doesn't look good.
Would I be thinking about it, or would I still be kind of pissed that this is happening? Right.
Right? So you put up, it's like, oh, that's strange. They normally don't let people. And you look down at the rings on the finger.
Are we alone with this guy?
There's like a guy sitting on the other side of the room, but he's not doing it. He's just like locked in place.
Locked in place like stuck, or locked in place like he doesn't care what's going on?
Like he's just not really moving. Like he's looking at the ring.
No. Is it just me and the guy who's stunned?
So there's you and him, and then there's a guard behind you.
Oh, and he's also looking.
He's not paying any attention. He's just chilling out, collecting a check. Like, yeah, he'll do stuff, but he's daydreaming at the.
Does this guy just have like an exposed keyring that I could just slip off of him while he's dazed?
You could roll a sleight of hand check, I'd say, first of all. And also roll a D100. As you sit there and you like start looking for the keys, you kind of see like, if only, and then you just watch him kind of like pull its coat to the side. There you go.
So he pulls the coat to the side, and I see.
Like, you see the keys, and they're going to be difficult to kind of get. You're like, I could get it without this other. And then the guy who is stunned literally just opens it up and exposes it to you, feeling your intent for wanting it.
Oh, I'm just going to.
he just grabs it and gives it to you.
Yeah. And I'm just not gonna draw attention to that. Is that Kitty?
No, it's just some kid. Like, he's not a kid, but like he's just some guy, and he's totally just like in a trance right now.
This is such a powerful situation. I have no idea how to take advantage of it other than this.
That's why I gave it to you.
Yeah, so I get the keys. Does the guard also have his own set?
One behind you?
Oh.
So they each have like their own set of keys. What they go to, wouldn't specifically, but they all have keys. So the guy in front of you is totally just like digging into whatever you're putting out mentally right now, and the other guy's just kind of do.
All right. Okay. For some reason, I thought the second guy also was in on this.
Oh no, just the first guy. The other guy's still just like daydreaming.
Okay. You need to take me to somewhere for a more specialized experiment. My situation is too unique for this room.
I'm gonna have to move her somewhere else. This is not a proper place to do what I need to do. This could be. We have to find somewhere far more sanitary. The other guard's like where? The doctor looks at you.
Oh gosh. Your office? I don't know. Do you have an office?
We should take her to my office.
Oh god.
You're in your office.
You had a long day and you're really tired.
Sorry, I've had a long day and I'm really tired. Could you go get me some coffee, please? Sure. Weirdo. Just like walks.
Why aren't prisoners being let down? Do I know that? Misfit told me that, right?
I wouldn't recall.
We know vaguely. Maybe he has details.
Is that a question I can reasonably ask? Is more what I'm.
You could ask him whether he knows or not. Hard to say.
Yeah.
The lift was damaged.
Okay. If someone gets sick down in the prison, are you able to bring them back up to treat them?
Once you go down, you don't come back up.
Okay, same story there.
I've never seen anyone who went down come back up. What would you like me to do, mistress?
Don't call me mistress ever again, for one.
This is getting weird.
Sorry, miss.
My situation with the pink light is false, and I am greenlit to proceed down to the prison with everyone else.
Dude. Fill out the paperwork. Fear not, I will protect you and your
You're
children.
quiet
You
again.
are really mumbly, can't hear anything.
Oh, my kid was playing my thing again. It's like down on 2 dots. He just looks over and he's, I will protect you, Miss. Your children will be safe. And he walks up the stairs, leaves you alone.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna go snooping in his desk. I want to see if he has.
How much? He's got like
there
some
was
medical
another
support.
oh shoot! I just
Picture
I just
basic,
forgot about
like,
this right as he was leaving.
think of things you'd find in like a nurse's office at a school. That's basically what you can find about your area.
Yeah. Can I ask him
Sticks, a light.
one more question before he leaves? Because I just remembered it. There was another prisoner who was apparently pregnant. Can you tell me anything about her? Drow?
Drow woman. What about her?
Did they get sent down?
Don't know. It would be in the logs upstairs. I could like.
Is that some?
Don't know.
Do you have access to that?
I will do my best. I will return.
Okay.
And goes
Do
upstairs.
you have a name? Okay. Bye.
He just.
So
All
nurse's
right, now you're alone in the
office,
nurse's office.
papers.
Bandages.
I am going to
Probably nothing sharp.
I'm going. And the needle wouldn't cut it.
You could. He left the needle. He put it down.
Sure. I will pocket that. That's the closest thing I have to a weapon.
Sure. You don't have pockets, so I'll let you figure that out on your own. But you're pretty crafty.
Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Right, I'm wearing like prisoner's garb more or less. Oh wait, bandages, medical supplies. I can use bandages and sell a secret pocket on the inside of my shirt and put the needle in that.
Sure. Roll. Do you have your tailor's
Yeah.
check stuff? I would say, given the things that are here, you would have just enough to do a basic sewing job. So go ahead and roll a skill check, as it gives you the time.
I do have a weaver's tools set up with dex, but I'm not proficient, so it's just going to be a dex check.
Sure. Oh, where did it go? Did it go left or right? Oh,
Oh,
it did. It was
It
on
went a
between the
completely
20 and the
different
2, and then it just boom.
Onto its well.
Still pretty good though. All right, so you fashion. Are you just fashioning up? Like, are you trying to make a pocket you could put more into, or just enough to do the needle and the syringe?
Pretty much just the needle and the syringe. I'm not worried about
Easy
trying to
enough.
stash anything else. I just have a
Not a
tiny
problem at
secret
all.
pocket.
Roll one more D100 for me for the man with the coffee. Let's see if I beat him. So as you're sitting there, you finish, you're kind of sitting, the man with the coffee comes back and you're just by yourself. It's like,
I'm
where did
sitting
he
in the
go?
chair, and I'm just like, he told me he had to check something and to wait here, and so I am.
And you watch as he starts going upstairs. And at this point, the other guy's coming back to, why did you leave her alone? Oh, I'm sorry, there was a mistake. I'm just letting them know the machine might need to be recalibrated. She's completely clear and ready to go back to the general population. No medical condition, no pregnancy. Oh. All right, then. Get out of my fucking hair, at least. Take her back up to processing. course. Right this way, miss. As you're led up the stairs back into the main room, so
Follow.
essentially, you come out here. And it's at this point, is anyone watching the outside other than potentially Bram at the moment?
I think just Bram. Serena would be concealed in the storeroom.
Amy's not on the shoreline. I don't think we have a whole lot of people on the shore. It's a Foxy thing. I had to roll a D100 for Foxy.
Still trying to get those fish.
I got a fish, but I don't see what I'm doing here. So she's off doing her thing. Bram would be the first person to see this, I'm assuming. Did you go back out on patrol after they left, I would assume?
Yes.
So during this time, another boat comes and is dropping off prisoners. Elmer, they're being processed as you're coming up to be returned to general populace. Coming in and
Boy, I hope I
Cuffs.
see our funny little eye patch boy.
you see a few things. See some like random ragtag looking guys. They don't even look like that tough. And then behind them, the biggest person you see, a full orc. Roll a history check.
Do we trust a flat or do we want advantage on this? We trust a flat.
As you sit there, you recognize this from the imagery you saw through Seraphina. This is Bolog the Black. This is the orc that killed Vash and broke his sword. You see he's sitting there roughly like 8'6". This is a big fucking orc. Behind him, a drow man. Much smaller than him. Or not drow, tiefling, sorry. Getting my
That's
people.
not the twin, is it? Okay.
The other twin.
Oh my.
They bring in 6 of them. Total.
And they see me.
They do not see you yet. You're kind of like back behind the thing. You can kind of see them out. Most of like they're not paying much attention to anything at the moment. They also don't necessarily know what you look like. Twin might. Potentially. But he looks, roll an insight check or a medicine check.
Insight or medicine? I'll go insight.
He looks off, but you're not sure why. He's just being like really quiet with his head down. But yeah, they start looking him and processing him.
These guys are breaking in to kill us.
But as they're kind of being processed, do you like give off a sense of worry that they're going to see who you are?
Yes.
Picking up on
When I
that, the
notice the
other
twin, yes.
like, I'm gonna take this one around. I don't feel like waiting. Besides, I don't want to cause any issues, if you know what I mean. Is it probably for the best. They'll take you down. But long story short, about 45 minutes later. Oh, I'm in mask mode, that's why. Oh, I mean, I didn't. Or the map's unlocked. You guys watch as coming from this side. We'll immediately walk this way as you see Lou and like make a mental recognition. They put you in this cell.
That's so.
Go ahead. Is there anything else I can do? Miss.
Yeah, you can make sure that that orc has a long walk off a short pier.
And he just watches he kind of closes the door and walks away.
What did he say? We didn't hear you at all.
Now, anything for you, miss. And he walks away.
What you do to them?
Mind control to raise him up? What? What?
What the hell?
I just wiggle my right hand at him and shrug.
Hold on. What's the saving throw?
21, 23.
Oh, do you want me to drop it on you?
Yeah, go for it.
Did that work? Yes, it did.
Ooh,
27.
I need to roll a 19.
Come
Wow.
on, like ducks. Like, careful you point that thing. How did you even get that in here?
I know. Wake up. Wake up.
I see.
Honestly,
Um,
I don't know, but they also didn't put me in magic handcuffs either.
What orc were you talking about?
You just hear the voice.
oh wait. Did Miss It hop with us and not say anything? Because I did go AFK.
Yep.
Yes.
Hmm.
There's a ladybug on your knee, Lou.
Is it?
Yeah.
Simon, can you announce yourself?
Sorry, I was taking a nap.
We need you to find Kitty. Warn her that possibly a group of people is going to come here and kill everyone.
Okay. Huh?
Well, this comment strikes true with you. They've probably finished into this conversation. You watch as they bring them in. They bring the 4 normal-looking guys. They put them in general populace over here. They take
And see that happen. I'm having a connection issue for a second.
buddy.
Also, do you have sending?
Maybe.
If you get the chance, can you inform the man who has Serena's wand? I'm pretty sure you remember him.
Yeah, sure.
Him.
Yeah, sure.
Tell him that the bunker is no longer safe.
Oh. Okay.
And the exact threat was, it's hard to breathe if there's no air.
Mm.
Along those lines.
That's oddly specific.
I mean, he turned into like cloud, right? And
Yeah, he whisked away like a cloud. Mm-hmm.
The guy did whisk away like a cloud, so wind magic?
Right? Like a really cool wizard. Do you not have sending?
I intentionally didn't grab it.
That's embarrassing for you.
You also have to remember you have all of our things.
I have all of our things. This is true.
We can't cast spells without our things, which we have
Do you
not
want
retrieved
any-
yet.
Do you want any things? I have things.
My things are really obvious.
I don't think you can really pop out
Okay.
without being noticed.
Okay.
I
I'll
don't
hang
think
on
you
to
can
my
just spit out a dagger as a ladybug, can you?
Dude, watch me.
You pull yourself out of your pocket.
Sorry, no, that's inappropriate. Business. We have business to attend to. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten in like an hour and a half. Is there like syrup in the kitchen I can suck on?
There's a lot of food in the kitchen.
Hold on. Can you eat? Where's my... Oh, you rolled back. I don't have every... My teeth.
You planned ahead.
That
It's so nice of you.
but you can have some.
From you. I'm just gonna pretend that you were lying and you saved it just for me.
Fair enough.
I will nibble on it.
What are you up to, Serena? I see you walking down the hall.
Given that it's been, how much attention is he paying? How much attention is he paying?
I mean, they're paying attention to people. They're just kind of sitting at the moment, though.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go find Kitty, and then we're gonna make our move. I'll be right back.
Hey, thank you for the raid. Hello.
Welcome.
Tell her to either be here at night or at least out of her guard. Honestly, I think I could kill the prisoners too.
Oh, no. But you can't just let them kill everyone, right? They're just guards. They're not bad people.
You know, if a fight did break out, and we beat those guys up, maybe the guards would help us out.
I feel like we should just
No. Get the prisoners under control and ask questions if you feel like it.
Oh, hey Belmont, scooch over to me really quick.
like stretch to the what he can get on his chains. They are. You're not.
And I will. Oh shoot! Watching us right now. And you're in a magic guild, and you can do that.
Apparently the armor works, and it was under the shackle.
He wasn't a group leader for nothing.
Lou's basically the coolest guy ever. I'm not surprised.